What's up, y'all? Welcome to I don't know what I'm doing, so bear with me. Everything is new. The light, the microphone, I have no idea what I'm doing. Bear with me. But, however, I'm gonna open up with a Q&A. Let's get to the questions. Oh, this is a good question. Okay. Do you have any scars? Yes. Right here. On my forehead. It was from a chicken pox that I popped when I was a kid. Yeah. Who is your favorite icon? Bishop T.D. Jakes and Kanye. Have you ever met someone famous? Yes. I met the guy who wrote Eye of the Tiger. Would you like to be famous? I don't know. How many pairs of shoes do you own? Alright, so I just counted how many pairs of shoes I own. 25. I used to have more, so I used to own 18 or 19 pairs of Yeezys, and so far I only kept 2. I gave 1 pair away and then I sold the rest. What is your favorite pair of shoes? My CDG Vans. I love these. Oh, and my Sesames. Those, my fiance gave those to me because she knew I wanted that shoe way before it was ever released. Mainly because there was supposed to be a colorway that was supposed to come out called the Earth Tones, and those got canceled. And then there was another wine color that was supposed to come out, but those got canceled too for a re-release of the Zebras, like bruh. And 2 years later, they announced those, and those were the only colors that were the closest to the, I think the Earth Tones that got canceled. Scary movies or funny? Funny. What was the last thing you bought? The Marshall speaker. What was your first job? I worked as a television production assistant at a church. Do you own any pets? No, I don't, but however, I love Simba. Simba, oh, you're so yummy. Oh, you're so yummy. What's up, blood? What is your favorite candy? I like Twizzlers and Reese's. Where do you get all the money to be able to do these giveaways? I knew this question was coming up. I get sponsors to do this stuff, and sometimes this stuff comes out of my own pocket. So if I can't find a sponsor to do a video, and sometimes I feel like I've gone way too long without doing content, then I'll just go and get something out of my own pocket. Where do you get all of your sponsors from? I just go up to the manager of the location that I want to shoot near, or that I want to like do a treasure hunt in, show them what I'm doing. There's some details that go into that, like it's like how I approach them and everything else. But yeah, that's how I do it. Has anyone ever found an item twice? I don't really get that question. Like I'm assuming that maybe has there ever been like 2 winners that was the same person? No, I don't think I've done enough treasure hunts in order for that to happen. What is your current obsession? Jump roping. More specifically, using cross ropes. That's the reason why. And then the ropes are also weighted, and then I can take them off, put them back on. I have different sizing for going faster. No, none of this is sponsored. These are just my current obsessions. Boom. Love these. This is a great winter fragrance, awesome summer fragrance. Pants. Believe it or not, these are golf pants made by this brand. But here's the thing about these golf pants that I just absolutely love. The details. So here is the pant leg. It has a zipper, and then it has this elastic piece back here, so that from behind it looks like joggers, but from up front they almost look like dress pants, and they're so sick. They go great with t-shirts, dress shirts, gym shoes, dressier shoes. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. I think they were only $100, and then one of my favorite details is on the inside, if I ever want to tuck in a shirt, all around the edge of the pants, they have this elastic piece that keeps the shirt tucked in from moving outwards. The cool thing too is how they feel. So when you stick your hands inside of the pockets, they have this mesh material for the golf tees, but they just feel so good like when you put your hands inside of them, and it's just so nice. Like the details, the quality, like everything, the stretch is phenomenal. Like I've washed these a bazillion times and they still look like this. Like it's insane. But these are my favorite ones. So yeah, I still don't know how to pronounce their name because I'm an awful reader. So yeah, if you know how to pronounce it, put it down in the comments below. Can you give me a free pair of AirPods? Thanks. Go find them. How did you and your fiance meet? That is a very long story, but short story is we met at church. iPhone or Android? Both. What do you do for a living? All right, I work for a cell phone company and I don't work in a store. I travel for the company. Used to do concerts, events, and festivals, but because of COVID, the alternative is supporting different stores. I cannot say what company I work for. Do you have any favorite brands? All Saints is one of my favorite brands. CDG is one of my favorite brands. Oh, Aloha, local brand here in Chicago. They're phenomenal. I love everything that they put out. Amin Dior. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, or Amin Dior, or Amin Dior, or Dor, or Amin hold on. This brand. That brand. I just don't know how to pronounce their name. Because everywhere I go online, people have been pronouncing their name completely different every single time. It is my brother's birthday. Can you give him a shout out? Happy birthday, brother. All right, guys, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for sending all your questions in. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to continue sending me DMs and I'd be more than happy to continue answering your questions going forward, all right? Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah. Ciao. I almost forgot. I gotta do a treasure hunt. All right, if you can find it, you can have it. Good luck.